15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to grab. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
Yeah, ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
It'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Back to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bills 7, Dolphins nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap for Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine will get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's not type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke.
All right, come on.
Tua gonna throw. He's gonna air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he can't hang on. Through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go ahead.
Again, it's Tua. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Tua to throw again. This one pulled in by Wk10. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Go ahead.
A run out of the gun with H.N. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bills' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pickup of 12. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's H.A. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
18! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Get on!
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second and 10. Throwing now, Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intent. Target. And it'll be second down.
There defensively.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Bills field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Pass is kicked. Is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Ready, team. Out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Wk10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
Ready, team!
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. That one out wide to Wk10. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
It's safe. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of down.
43-yard line.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Now a screen set up for Wk10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, team!
To the air again, Tungo Vailoa. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Landon Jackson working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready, team! What's it? 20, TX.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Go ahead. Ready, team! Wait.
They'll try it now with Wk10. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. We'll try and run here with Cook. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Second and 11. From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9.
They're right here. 18.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Wk10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Looking underneath for Wk10. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
All right, let's go.
18 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now Allen on first down. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On second down, Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Allen will give this to Davis. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. There to make the stop. That is K.J. Britt.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw. This one caught right side by Knox. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, here's Davis. Pick up a 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Allen. That is caught. What throw? Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Dolphins 7.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Washington now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Tua. That's taken in by H.A. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Go ahead. What's it?
Now Tua. To the outside. He's got Waddle. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
It's Davis. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Hader Kohu got in there for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Allen now off the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Cook. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Zach Sealer on the stop. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Dolphins.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Throwing is Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
On to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Washington now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get set. Wk10.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is H.M. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Slide. Wk10.
Fake the handoff. Now to it. This one pulled in by Wk10. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Yeah, ready. Wk10.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one out wide to H.M. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win And that's exactly what he did here.
Now a give out of the gun. It's Madison. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Play action, it's Tua. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Shaq Thompson. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On the ground, Chan opens up his fourth quarter. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
It is 3rd and 10.
All right.
Here's Tagovailoa. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. DJ Turner now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Man in motion is Coleman. Allen going to give it to Cook. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. And in motion is Coleman. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from the 37, here's second and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
They'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On first down, Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. That is hot, and they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Running left, this is Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. 18.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's in tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You better really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Somebody gotta do it. I'm in.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Yeah, ready. All right, go ahead, go, go, go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Wk10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second down.
They're right here. Wk10.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Wk10. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Ready. Out. Out.
To the air again, Tungavailoa. He'll work this out wide to Madison.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
2nd and 7.
Go ahead. Wk10. Out.
Tua to throw again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now they face 3rd down and 7.
Get set. Wk10. Out.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
go. This is 4th down.
Go ahead.
They snap it to Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Again, it's Tua. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like to ya read. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod